Welcome to Fortune Town in Bangkok, Thailand. This is going to be a little look around for you guys. And we're going to go upstairs. Going to check out some electronic stuff. As I've been saying, I need some equipment, so we're going to see if we can find some equipment. I did not realize that Fortune Town was a place I had been to before. Ironically enough, when I first came to Thailand, I stayed in an Airbnb by light rail or MRT. It's probably about 10 minutes from here. I used to walk here all the time. Walk around a little bit and show you. And if you look behind me, this is why I came. See all the camera stuff in the background? I'm very excited about that. Now this is over the Songkran holiday, so there may not be quite as many places open. For example, some of the shops that we walk by down here are probably not going to be open, but there's a shop that carries Peak Design stuff, bags. We got more cameras on this side, which I will definitely be checking out. In fact, I think that's where I bought my last battery at, if I'm not mistaken. Fortune Town is the place for cameras, camera equipment, phone equipment, and anything electronic that you may or may not need for whatever reason while you're in Bangkok. Fortunately, a lot of these places are not shut down yet, and that's good. They're still open for Songkran. Some of them are, but that's okay. Very interesting to look around. They have cafes in here. They have plenty of coffee shops. They even have a Subway. You guys know how I feel about Subway. But there's also just more stuff to do in here. There's a greater selection in here than you're going to find at any other mall, with the exception of maybe MBK in Bangkok. However, you must remember that in MBK, some of the stuff is not going to be the real thing, and that's something you have to prepare yourself for. I've purchased numerous things in MBK that have broken the second that I got home. So those are things we want to avoid if at all possible. And Fortune Town is a much better place to help avoid some of that stuff. So let me give you guys a look down the hallway here, and you can see what I'm talking about. they even have a food court here. How cool is that? Sit down, have your cheap meals at the food court, but they do have some restaurants as well. And looking beside me, as you can see, computer stores everywhere, electronics everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. I'm on the 3rd floor, I think, so there's probably at least one more to go that I can see, and we're gonna go there and see what happens next. So first item on the to-buy list is an extender with a breaker, which this one has, and it has 6 3.4 amp USB ports, which is going to help charging significantly. And I need something very portable for 3 plug-ins, laptop, fan, etc. I think this will do it, and it's only 490 baht. So let's get this one and see what comes next. Okay, we've always talked about getting a microphone for my computer, so here's a 3,000 baht or 2,990 baht. So it's basically going to be about 100 bucks for a microphone. Now we'll have a microphone for live streaming purposes. Here we go. Alright guys, so it might seem like a pretty quiet day here, and it is at Fortune Town because the vast majority of shops are closed down, but there are guitar shops in here. We're currently sitting at a Black Canyon Coffee, to put it so you can understand just the variety of stores that are in this place. I have purchased so far a microphone for live streaming, finally. Got a new phone cord because the one for my Thai phone was broken half, and a new 6 outlet USB charger with 3 regular plugs. So equipment buying is going on today, and I'm very excited about that. It's going to help charge things faster and get things out quicker. So still looking for some filters for this camera, and when we find those, we will probably wrap up our shopping today. I might even find a LED light for my phone, as hopefully it won't be too long before I will engage in the iPhone 12 Pro. We'll see. Okay guys, last item on the day was a neutral density filter. This just happens to be a variable ND, which means you can get different stops out of one filter. That's why it's so expensive. 2,800 baht, and it's all good. For those of you that don't know why I needed an ND filter and why it's so important, basically it's like sunglasses for your lens. This is the very layman explanation, but it's like sunglasses for your camera lens. What it does is stops a lot of the light coming in, so that you can either shoot long exposure during the day, or that you can shoot a fast aperture when you're recording or when you're taking pictures, which I need both to do. So I was only able to get one of the ND filters that I came to get, but at least I got one, and I'm pretty happy about that. That'll go on my main lens, which is the one I do all my video recording on. So from now on, outside videos should look a lot better, a lot more detail.